welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy you're here with me, and if you've been with me for a really long time, thank you so much for coming back. Okay, you guys, so today I have a review and demo on the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. Makeup Forever was so kind to send me a few of the foundations to try. So I've got 3 colors here, and the color that I'm wearing today and that I'm going to demo for you guys today is in the color R520. It's a beautiful, beautiful foundation, you guys. But first, before I get started, for those of you that are new to my foundation reviews and demos, I will tell you how this works. What I like to do is to try the foundation for at least 2 weeks, you guys. Because I am combination and acne prone, I need to know if this foundation is going to break me out. And that is the first big no-no for me with any foundation review that I do. Like I say, I test it and then I need to see if that breaks me out. Now, because I am acne prone, I do have acne scars left over that I am working on. But then the second thing that I worry about is how the foundation covers and how it performs throughout the day and how it feels on my skin. So all of those factors go into my reviews and demos. I always show you guys how it applies to the skin, how it looks afterwards, how it covers my scars, because I think those are the things that are important. Now, I will also talk about a couple of the primers that Makeup Forever has come out with. These are the new Step 1 Skin Equalizer primers. They sent me 4 of them to try. You guys know for a really long time I was using the mattifying one and I was using the smoothing one before they even sent these guys to me, but I recently fell in love with the nourishing one. So these are some really good primers, and they do make your foundation application look amazing once you try them. But we're here today for the foundation. So like I said, I got 3 of the shades from Makeup Forever to try that they sent to me, and I've tried 177, the old 177, that's the old formulation. 177 is now called Y505, and this one was a little bit too yellow for me. And then the next color that I tried is R510. This in the old formula was 175, and that was too pink for me. Now, let me first talk about these primers, you guys. These are some amazing primers. What I love about them is that there is one for each skin concern. So for me, I like to use the smoothing one in my T-zone area to fill in my pores and to smooth out that area, or any area that I know is raised. Like if I have a pimple coming and it's under the skin, I put the smoothing primer on, and it helps my foundation to really glide over that area and not make it so prominent and blur it out a little bit. I also like to use the mattifying one around my nose. It helps a little bit to deter the oil from showing up as quickly as it usually would. And then I really have been enjoying the hydrating one, especially in the areas that I know I have some dry patches. Like if I forgot to exfoliate before I put on my foundation, I just go ahead in with the hydrating primer, and it takes care of my dry patches amazingly. The nourishing primer, what I've been doing with this, since it's basically for fine lines and wrinkles, I've been using it in areas where I know I have a lot of expression lines. So my forehead, I usually put it there to make sure that I don't get more lines, or my foundation doesn't sink into those lines that I know are expression lines on my face. So again, if you're looking for some new primers, try the Makeup Forever Step 1 primers. They are amazing, and they're gonna last you a really long time. Like I had the $10 size one, and it's been a bit, I would say, over 4 months, and it's still going strong. I still have a lot left in these smaller tubes. So the big tubes are gonna last you a really long time, so it's a great investment to have. So let me get into a little bit of background for the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. Now, Makeup Forever had a couple years back came out with the HD foundation, which was really, really good and really meant for TV and film. And then Makeup Forever basically saw that as time changed and the years went by, technology moved with it. So as technology moved forward and progressed, Makeup Forever basically decided to push their makeup innovations to the next level to cater to the changing technologies that we have with film and video. So this foundation is basically designed for TV, and it's designed to basically make your skin look flawless under the harsh conditions of studio lights and media lights and things like that. Because we all know, if you use, let's say you want to use a cake foundation under 4K technology, it's going to show on your skin. So basically the technology in the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation is to make your complexion continue to look like skin, but give you flawless coverage and cover you wherever you need and even out the skin tone as needed. Now that we've talked a little bit about the Ultra HD foundation, I'm going to go ahead and slide in the demo as always so you guys can see me apply this to the skin. Now I have tried this with a flat foundation brush, and I've also tried it with a sponge, and and I honestly prefer using it with a sponge. Not to say that the brush is bad, but I just found that it dried a little bit too quickly for me using the foundation brush, but the sponge really went in and distributed the product evenly very quickly. So that's why I prefer to use this foundation with a sponge. Now this foundation is very lightweight on the skin. You don't feel it. It feels like skin and it looks like skin. The finish is of a more natural coverage. It's not matte, it's more skin-like. It's not dewy either. It's a really flawless finish, and it's so beautiful. Like I said, it mimics skin. All the high points on your face, it just, I don't want to say it emphasizes them, but it just makes them look like 10 times better. And you guys are going to see that as I apply the foundation. In terms of coverage, it's not full coverage at all. It's more so medium. It is buildable, but I wouldn't go any more than the recommended 2 pumps of this foundation because you want it to be lightweight. You want it to continue to look like skin. I would never cake this foundation up to say layer on 3 to 4 or 5 layers of this. I don't think this is meant to be full coverage. I like the medium coverage of it because it allows my skin to breathe and look like skin and not feel heavy at all. So for the liquid formulation, we have 40 shades. 40 shades, you guys. That's amazing, and I love that Makeup Forever did that because they covered the whole spectrum, like even a wider spectrum than they did before in terms of matching skin tones, undertones, and different skin colors. For the stick formulation, we have 15 shades in the stick formulation, so it gives you a little bit of wiggle room in terms of finding out which formulation you like to use, if you prefer the liquid or if you prefer the stick, or which is easier for you to handle and deal with. Now pricing for this foundation, this is $43. So as always with all my foundation reviews, I do encourage you to go in the store. Go to a Makeup Forever freestanding store, go to Sephora, and get properly matched for this foundation. Because we live in a digital world, you guys, I know we take a lot of selfies, and I know we take a lot of pictures, and we're always on video doing all kinds of things. We need this foundation to look flawless. So like I said, go in store and get your perfect match. Do not buy this online. Do not buy this online because it's so like based upon technology and camera technology and film technology. You need this to look flawless. So I need you to go in store and basically get matched properly so that it looks amazing on your skin. Now due to my skin being combination in nature, let's talk about how long it took me to get shiny. 5 hours. 5 hours for me to see a little bit of shine around my nose area, but it wasn't like grease ball, oh my gosh, I have to blot. But I just noticed just a little bit of shine after the 5 hour mark. Once I started hitting the 8, 9, 10 hour mark, I noticed a little bit coming on my chin area, and it got a little bit more oil in my nose area, but that's fine. Alright you guys, so that is it for my review and demo of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. As always, do let me know down in the comment section what you think about it. This foundation honestly is the skin I wish I had. Like once I put this on, like that's how I feel. It's an amazing product, and I do, like I said, want you guys to go out there, get matched, and try this foundation and see how much better your selfies are gonna look. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching and subscribing if you have. Bye.